Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and my name is Christina. Today I'm going to be talking about the macro view of Bitcoin. So this video is going to be a little bit long, but if you take time and just really listen to what I'm going to say, then you might just change your mind about the market. Okay, so before I start, let me show you everybody what I'm seeing right now. We might have a bull divergence as we speak. All right. It hasn't confirmed yet, but I can see that the candle on the weekly time frame, if we are able to close green right here, all right, this can actually turn into a huge bull divergence on the weekly, and that indicates the potential of a long run to the upside again. How high, we are unsure, but I'm expecting market can reach at least to 150,000, 173,000 to up to 300,000 per Bitcoin on this cycle. Now, let me just go to the smaller time frame, and I'm going to show you the RSI on the smaller time frame as well. Okay? You might not see it, it's not clear, but I'm going to show you really quick. You see, there is already a potential bull divergence right there. Okay, so on the larger time frame we have a bull divergence. On the smaller time frame, like 1 day, we have already a bull divergence. What makes the market not refuse to pump? Okay, now I noticed that a lot, I mean a lot of Elliot traders out there are actually looking for another leg down. Ladies and gents, let me tell you one thing. As an Elliot wave trader myself, I don't believe on the majority. Majority of the market, the Elliot wave traders are actually looking for another leg down. But you have to understand, if the power of buy is so strong right here, look at that. Do you think for a second that's gonna be a wave 4? No, it's something else. It's something else, okay? Wave 4 has to look like this. That's it. It's small retracement and then boom, another leg down. This one is taking so long to consolidate. For me, it's no longer a wave 4. Okay? Like I said, the market started with 3-wave down. It ends with 3-wave down. The only thing that might change is that this was the first A wave and then another 3-wave down. That I would have accepted, which means that this can be a complex B wave to the upside. Okay, like this, and then we're looking for another leg down. That I would believe so. Okay, so for now I'm looking Bitcoin probably going back to the upside, filling all the CME gap before actually going down. But because the future of the entire traditional market, let's just take a look on the SPX, okay, has already opened, feeling bullish. It's already bounced at some area that I marked, okay. It's already bounced. Of course, it can also make another new low. But listen, when we get a bounce like that, right, it never retrace back. That's how the traditional market does. If this bounce, I just think that that's it. It's gonna start a new rally up to the upside. This is S&P 500, ladies and gentlemen. If you just look at historically, every time we have a recession, this kind of things happens, and it just bounces really crazy. Let's go to the regular chart, and you will see. Look, The weekly has already opened in, I mean, it's just like few more days to go. It's already having a great interest. Like, this was the COVID recession. And what happened? It bounced. Boom, boom, boom. This is 2022 recession. Although it got a little bit choppy. But I mean, this one is more similar to the COVID one. So I'm like, okay, everybody just stop. Now it's just going to slowly go back up, crawling back up. And for me, you have to understand the volume here and here. I heard it's more than the COVID. So if COVID were able to do this thumb and rally up this high, this thumb definitely gonna rally up at its high. So yeah, my expectation for Bitcoin on the longer time frame, that we're gonna do the same thing. Whatever happens, whatever happens on COVID time, which is right here, we rallied up really crazy. And now that we have that recession, which is this one, although we didn't dump that hard, I still believe there is potential that we're gonna go and make another new high. And be with Trump acknowledgement on crypto, what are the chances that you never know, we might actually go like really high, 300k, 400k, 500k is part of the dream on the crypto space. That's what happens when you think about being bullish. All right. So let's say we're targeting 50k, which I've talked about it. Let's say the market wants to dump 50k. Ladies and gents, 80k here to 50k. You're less likely probably down 50%. But if you think about it, right? The exponential gain from getting onto at 80k, DCAing down, right? And then the potential is probably 300k. Do you see the difference? The loss is negative 50%, but the gain is more than 50%. So why would you want to short the market? You want to stay bullish. You want to DCA down. We have a significant down. All right. That's it. Okay. So the first 7 minutes I've talked about the sentimental, the fundamental of it. Now let's get into the TA. So the TA, the entire Elliot wave traders are looking for another leg down, which I believe that might not happen. But of course it can happen. But looking at judging with this candle here, I believe it could be, we're gonna have like a 3-wave pullback, and then we're gonna get a 5-wave down, and makes it finish move as a 3-wave down, just like what we have here and what we have here. Okay, and the whole sideways here is, for me, is a running triangle. The thing about charting a triangle, it can be false. It can, I mean, if the market start to, go down, then it can turn into something else. But if the market goes up and then this triangle invalidates, it's going to be something else. Nonetheless, I just think that because of the traditional market is quite bullish. So I do expect that potentially we get a little bit bounce here. Although we might experience a little bit pullback, but I'm still looking forward to the upside correctively. So there are two ways to see it. That potentially this could be an expanded flat finish and we're moving forward, or it can be a start of something. Okay, and this is a leading diagonal to the downside, or WXYXZ, and now we are looking for a 3-way pullback. So this 3-way pullback can be a normal flat, can be like break the all-time high flat. Okay, it can be anything. Yeah, basically it's also a correction to the downside. I believe most likely it might break the all-time high before actually coming down, maybe. Okay, that could just my speculation, maybe. Okay, but if the market decided that it wants to be a very bullish, then it means that this was the continuation to the upside, which means this is an extended fifth wave, and this is the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Extended fifth wave is when the fifth wave is very extended. Like this is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. As long as the third wave is not the shortest wave, technically the fifth wave can go as high as it wants, as long as it's not the shortest, because the waveform is looking now as it is the shortest, then fifth wave can be extended. Now we are actually somewhere around here potentially. Okay, so that's the idea for the bullish, and the bearish idea is, like I said, this is a start of something new. And then now we need a consolidation back to the upside. Either we break all-time high, or we go here, or we make a triangle before actually going another low, and makes this a 5-wave up, and then this is a 3-wave pullback, and we're still looking for a new high. All right, so everything needs time. You cannot go with a one candle. It needs time to consolidate before actually moving forward. The rarity of it, like one candle down, doesn't happen in overnight. It takes time. Okay, so that is the bearish sentiment. But for me, I'm gonna remain as bullish as I am. I've already talked about it on the larger time frame. I am looking for a really aggressive upside move, but of course, like I said, the entire crypto is actually looking for another leg down, and I hope they get it, because once we're done with this, then we will potentially continuation back to the upside. But for now, let's just anticipate what we have on the like bigger market, like S&P market open looking bullish. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, everything looks bullish, but we do have a gap right here and right here. Either it's going to fill up and make another low, or it's going to make a low, then continuation to the upside. Anyway, everything looks extremely bullish at this state. Even my friend in USA already saying that they're going to buy this dip. So expectation volatility is coming in the near future, and we are expecting for this to move back up. It always do. Market always do. You know, I always say, what do you call that? Sell the news, buy the rumors. Yeah, that's what we need to be. Okay, and oh yeah, and not to forget the CME gap that we have on the immediate short term here. As you can see, we have not yet get filled right here, and we do have a small gap right here as well. Eventually it will get filled. It always get filled. So let's just wait and see how the market reacts. Of course, like I said, it can also make the new low before filling everything up. It's fine, but I already seen that there is a potential with this candle move here, looking very bullish. It might just get filled before it actually come down, or continuation break the main trend line that we have here, and then we start moving up. So that's one of the ideas. So overall, definitely the entire market is looking at this gap. The gap is always get filled right here, okay? So we're not doubting that the market is not gonna get filled, but I'm looking really closely on the trend line, right here. So we do have a trend line right here, so we need to carefully look at it, and then we have a trend line over here as well. If the market decide that it wants to come back up, then definitely we're gonna break to the upside again. So yeah, that's about it. And I hope this video gives you more insight about what I think about the market, not financial advice. And if you like the video, please subscribe, like, and share it to your friends, because that would be helpful for me and your friend as well. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.